தமிழ் கோர்வை சேனல் சார்பாக அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். என் பெயர் கண்ணதாசன். Today I am going to present my video on plant tissue culture part 2. In part 1 we discussed about totipotency, differentiation, dedifferentiation and redifferentiation. Before we enter into this video, if you like this video, press the like button, share this video to your friends, comment on it, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to receive more such videos in future. And here are few motivational tips for students. Preparation means not memorizing but understanding the concepts clearly. My aim is to give clear idea about each and every technical term from the subject discussed because the students are learning remotely in the absence of teacher. So you can form a group among your friends to discuss the concepts to make yourself thorough with the subject. Plant tissue culture. Plant tissue culture is used to describe the in vitro and aseptic growth of any plant or its part on a tissue culture medium. In vitro means here in the laboratory condition. Aseptic means free from microorganisms. Plant tissue culture is based on three fundamental principles. First one is isolation of the explant. The explant may be terminal bud or axillary bud or leaf or petiole or stem. Second one, aseptic laboratory. The plant must be maintained in controlled physical environment and chemically defined nutrient media. Aseptic condition with means high degree of cleanliness. You see the scientist within the laboratory, no part of their body is exposed to the environment and all the equipments are very clean here. So that is the aseptic condition. And third one, explant transferred to the culture medium. This is the culture medium, this is the culturing vessel and this is the explant. It is going to produce the entire plant in future. The PTC laboratory, plant tissue culture laboratory, must have the following facilities. One by one we will discuss. Washing facility for glasswares, oven for drying the glassware, nutrient medium preparation room with autoclave, electronic balance and pH meter. Transfer the explant to sterile room. That sterile room should be equipped with laminar airflow chamber, positive pressure ventilation unit with high efficiency particulate air filter to maintain aseptic condition. And this is the oven. It is to provide uniform temperature throughout the biological process for a stipulated period of time. It is also used for drying and sterilizing the biological material. Autoclave operates at high temperature and pressure in order to kill microorganisms, spores, sterilize culture media, instruments and labwares. Laminar airflow. What is it? Laminar means airstream. Airstream means air moving at the same speed and in the same direction. Here you see this is the laminar airflow, air moving in the same direction with the same speed. That is here is the turbulent flow. The turbulent flow of air, the dust particle pathogens can easily settle on the surface of laminar airflow chamber. This is one of the setup for the laminar airflow chamber. You see this is the input fan with PPV unit, means positive pressure ventilation unit. It blow the air inside. The air move through the HEPA, means high efficiency particulate air filter. So the pressure inside the that is air pressure inside the laminar airflow unit will be very high when compared to the outside environment. And here the output fan may be present or may not be present. The air passively move out on other end. This is the vertical laminar airflow chamber where the air move from upside down through HEPA, and this is the desk of the experiment within the laminar airflow chamber. This is the vertical laminar airflow chamber. You see the directions are given for the air, and this is the punched plate at the floor through which air moves out and it may be circulated also again. This is the horizontal airflow chamber. Here The air move in the horizontal direction and HEPA is kept on the lateral side and punched plates on the kept on the just opposite direction through which air moves out passively. So this is the horizontal flow system. You can understand very easily, and this is the punched plate wall. And laminar airflow chamber also equipped with UVC germicidal lamp in order to kill the germs. Before starting the experiment, 10 to 20 minutes, the UVC germicidal lamp should be switched on to avoid any kind of contamination from the pathogens or any microorganisms. After switching off UV lamp, after 10 to 20 minutes, wipe down the surface with ethanol before and after each use of laminar airflow chamber. And this is the UVC lamp. Now we are going to discuss about the principle of positive air pressure ventilation. It means the air is blown into the laminar airflow chamber. Air moves out passively on other end. So the air pressure inside the chamber will be higher than that of the outside environment. So it is called as positive. If it is negative, the fan will be here to suck the air from the chamber so that the air pressure inside the chamber will be very low when compared to outside environment. That is not the healthy condition for the experiment. So positive air pressure ventilation is maintained. Here with this kind of ventilation system, air is not pumped out of the LAF laminar airflow cabin by the ventilator, but ventilators blow air into the house. So we are able to control the input air, the cleanliness of the input air. In this way, the pressure inside the house will be higher than that of the outside. Thus, air will escape from the house through the openings. This will give full control over the incoming air, and with filters, the biosecurity of this air can be controlled. The system is often called FAPP, which stands for filtered air in positive pressure. What is HEPA filter? It is high efficiency particulate air filter. It can filter and remove at least 99.97% of dust, pollen, mold, bacteria and any airborne particle with a size of, you see, 0.3 micrometers. High efficiency particulate air filter HEPA for air cleaning system inside the LAF cabin. And here you can see many layers are present in the HEPA in order to filter the pathogens and microorganisms, spores, etc. Give protection for about 99.99%. This is the laminar airflow chamber. Here we need not insert our bare hand. The gloves itself fitted with the walls of the laminar airflow chamber so that our hands are protected. Laboratory facilities for PTC continues. This is the fourth point. Culture facilities. What are the other culture facilities? Temperature should be maintained at 22 to 28 degrees Celsius with the illumination of light 2400 lux, photo period 8 to 16 hours, relative humidity of about 60%. What is lux? 1 lux is equal to, if we are exposing a 1 square meter surface at a distance of 1 meter from the candle light, the amount of light received by the surface is called as 1 lux. And benefit of the airflow chamber, uncontrolled entry of air is prevented. Pressure inside the LAF chamber is higher than that of outside, so it prevents non-filtered air and particulate matter from settling on the working surface. So these are the benefits. This is the end of part 2. Thank you for watching. We will see you in part 3 of plant tissue culture. Thank you.